Hey vinyl community, it's Mike. I purchased some albums, used albums. First, I'd like to do a review. I think I showed this not too long ago. It's a pretty beat up copy of. Well, you can't even tell because the whole spine is completely worn off. But this is Joni Mitchell's Ladies of the Canyon. At one time, I think there was a library pocket, for a library card thing here. This album is great. My wife turned me on to Joni Mitchell. Probably someone I would never have thought to listen to, but yeah, this was $2. I like the sticker on here. For use only on stereophonic reproducers. So, anyway, there's that. I'm straight from the treadmill trying to get this video in. And while I was on the treadmill, I listened to this. This is fantastic treadmill music. This is Best Coast. This album is called California Nights. Poppy, kind of, what do I want to say about this? It's really hooky. Not poppy in the way that like top 40, but I mean it's kind of got a, I don't want to say grungy undercurrent, but the vocals are really great. It shows just two of them on the sleeve. There's just pictures of the guy and this gal singer. But there's actually 4 people in the band, so I'm not sure how. Maybe these are original members, who knows. But I recommend this highly. This is Best Coast. So, on to the purchases. So we were at, is it Barnes & Nobles? Yeah, Barnes & Nobles. And I knew that they had a music section, but I've never gone up in there beyond once or twice because it's like regular albums were just priced outrageously. And the selection was kind of limited. Of course, that was, 10 years ago, but whatever. But we went there looking for some books, and I said, hey, I'm going to wander up to the used book section. So, you go up the stairs, and I was just about to turn, and I kind of, the corner of my eye, I'm like, that looks like records. And sure enough, they had a rack of used records. So I get over there. As I get closer, I see the sign that says, vinyl 50% off. I'm like, what? So I picked up a few things. First of all, I picked up this J. Gals Band Sanctuary. I have this already. Excuse me. I don't know what I was thinking. Not sure I have the actual inner sleeve though, of the one I purchased, so maybe this is a better copy. But it was marked $5, and so I got it for $2.50, so that was good. And then I picked up J. Gals Band Monkey Island. I have to say that I do not know any of the songs from this album, and I want to say that at some point I had this and was not a huge fan. I believe this one comes just before Sanctuary, but I'm gonna give it another chance for $2.50. So can you go wrong? I basically have conceded the point that I'm going to fill in all the holes in my J. Gals Band album collection, so got to do that one. So then I'm flipping, and I came across an album, and I'm like, whoa, pretty sure this is on the Hipgnosis cover list. So I opened up my Google Doc that has my list of everything, and sure enough, this is one of them. This is, I got this sleeve all messed up. Okay. Brand X. This is the album Moroccan Roll. And if you look at this guy in this suit, I mean, it reminds me of the guy from In Through the Outdoor and the guy from the Pink Floyd covers. And then I flip it over, and who's that? Yeah, Philip Collins. So, is this the Phil Collins from... It's Phil Collins, drums, lead vocals, acoustic piano. So, yeah, Brand X. And there's actually quite a few Brand X Hipgnosis albums. This is one. So I have not listened to this, but I'm curious. I'm pretty sure there's a Brand X album that has like a woman with a black veil over her face that I remember getting from the library, and I don't think I really connected with it, but I was 15 years old. What did I know then? Excuse me. So then, so that was $4. So that was a pretty sweet deal. And then, so as I look through the Hipgnosis books, there are certain albums that have kind of provocative covers, and looked up a bunch of them on Discogs, and some of those can be kind of pricey. I'm thinking of Cochise. I don't know if you've ever seen that one, but there's one in the book that they have like a whole page picture of it, and as I'm flipping through, I was like, oh my god, no way, they have this one. Flash. So this is folded. So yeah. This is a band, and I have listened to this, and it's actually quite good. A little dated, perhaps, but this is on Capitol's Sovereign label. So this is, let me get these names right. Peter Banks, who was formerly, before this he was with Yes, and Tony Kaye, who I believe was also with Yes. So they kind of split off, picked up a bass player and a drummer, and they formed the band Flash. And yeah, this cover is fairly striking. The album prior to this one, called In the Can, is basically a nude torso with her hair hanging strategically. I don't think that one's a Hipgnosis cover though, so I may have to skip it, but thought this one was. So, what does this sound like? I'm not going to do a needle drop, but it sounds a lot like Yes. That's hard to imagine. I know with two former Yes bandmates in it, but it sounds a lot like Yes. A little less cryptic. John Anderson's vocals can be kind of like what do you say? I'm like, did I hear that right? And sometimes you think he's just making noise, not actually singing words. I mean, I like it, don't get me wrong, but this is a little more straightforward. Kind of a little more hooky, I guess. But yeah, so $4. So 2 more for the Hipgnosis collection. Brand X, Moroccan Roll, and Flash. Is this just called Flash? I think it's just called Flash. Yeah. So this is their second album. It's just called Flash. So there you have it. 2 more for the total board. Let's see the board right now. Bye, everybody.